All right. Oh my gosh, this was a task. I'm so sorry. I'm a minute late. I was on here and I was like, "Am I live yet? I don't think I am." Uh, Here we are. I'm. Where are you? I'm okay. I promise. I'm okay. I was just kind of getting myself together. I hope you guys can hear me and see me okay. I made it. What's going on? What are you guys up to? So today I am going to be doing a few things. So first off, I'll probably play, I don't know, 4 or 5 songs, maybe 6 songs. And oh, here, hold on one second. I'm probably my manager telling me that I'm late. Let's see. Yep. Okay, awesome. So I am going to be playing a few songs. Let me see what songs I'm gonna play. I actually went through and looked at all your comments on Instagram and on YouTube and all over the place. Yeah, I gathered together a bunch of songs from that. Um, Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. I feel like your comments on the right on over here are funny, but if you ever have time and just get really bored, go and read some of the comments on my YouTube videos. You guys are freaking funny. You guys keep me laughing. I know a lot of people don't actually read their comments on YouTube for whatever reason, but I have my notifications set to pop up on my Gmail. So I read a lot of them, if not all of them, and they're pretty freaking funny. So yeah, that was one thing on my agenda today, to tell you guys that you guys are hilarious, and I feel like all of you need your own comedy channel. I think. Hopefully you can hear that okay. Okay. Sweet. You guys are awesome. This is so cool. I've never actually done one of these before, so I love this. I just want to get started by saying thanks so much for showing all the love on White Doves and on Warplanes EP. Those are actually 2 halves of a full record called White Doves and Warplanes that I'm putting out later. I'm going to add a few more, tracks, maybe some different versions of the songs that you guys have, and just to make it fun for when the full record releases. But thanks so much for streaming it and downloading it and all of the things. You guys have made it pretty exciting. So I do. I have an arcade machine over here. Yes, I have 2 of them. And that's one thing we're going to do today. We're actually, oh gosh, sorry. That's one thing we're going to do today. I'm actually going to pick the winner for the arcade contest and the handwritten lyrics. So that'll be exciting. I'll actually go ahead and do that. I'll probably do that somewhere in the middle, so that way you guys can all be here. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and play the first song. I'm thinking of playing Dark Side first. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys probably know this, but I'm in my home studio right now. Over here on the left is kind of my piano-ish area, and you can kind of see the microphone over there. And then over here on the right is my arcade, a little kitchenette, and an outdoor porch and stuff. I'm gonna make all you guys dizzy. Sorry, I'm done. But yeah, so this is my studio space that I kind of record a lot of songs in, and that I work in and write in. I call it dark matter, just because I think it's kind of fun. I love space, kind of a dork. But dark matter is kind of that God particle that they can't really explain, and I think music is a lot like that. So yeah. Oh, thank you guys. I'm glad you guys dig it. So yeah, okay, so I'm gonna play you guys Dark Side first. Yeah. Hope you can hear this okay. Why, burning red on the edge of the dial, looking out through the eyes of a psycho. No, I never learned to turn down. My punishment's living deep in the haze of the medicine. Oh, I lost every trace of my innocence. It's a ghost in the past now. Oh, I wish that it wasn't, but I just can't control it. Oh, the black train keeps rolling after all these years. Wish that it wasn't, but I just can't control it. Oh, the demons are laughing after all these years. Even in the dark times, do you love me? Love me. Even in my dark side, will you hold my hand? Even in the dark times, do you love me? Love me. Even in my dark side, will you hold my hand? Lions in my head, can you hear the defiance? Showing teeth for a taste of the violence, just a part of my nature. Oh, I wish that it wasn't, but I just can't control it. Oh, the black train keeps rolling after all these years. Wish that it wasn't, but I just can't control it. Oh, the demons are laughing after all these years. Even in the dark times, do you love me? Love me. Even in my dark side, will you hold my hand? Even in the dark times, do you love me? Love me. Even in my dark side, will you hold my hand? 'Cause underneath the dark side, there's an honest man. Underneath the dark side, there's an honest man. I never lie to you, 'cause you can't handle the truth. I never lie to you. Know that I die for you, 'cause I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose. Even in the dark times, do you love me? Love me, love me. Even in my dark side, will you hold my hand? Will you hold my hand? Even in the dark times, do you love me? Love me. Even in my dark side, will you hold my hand? 'Cause underneath the dark side, there's an honest man. Underneath the dark side, there's an honest man. Underneath the dark side, there's an honest man. And that is Dark Side from the Warplanes EP. If you haven't checked it out, it's all over on Spotify and YouTube and all the places. I hope you guys dug it. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys love it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm checking with my folks to make sure everything looks good. Some of y'all are having some drag. I would just, if you're having drag, I would just turn down the quality that you're watching, and maybe it'll catch up because maybe your internet speed isn't fast enough for HD or whatever. So, anyways, that's my dorky 5 cents. Did one of you guys said how does it feel to make the career switch from leprechaun to musician? You know, it was really hard at first because like I love gold, I love green, you know, but the moment I learned that like being a leprechaun wasn't actually like making any money and I had to wear green all the time, like I like other colors. I like black, I like blue, I like gray, I like black, I like blue, I like gray. And so, you know, yeah, I just couldn't continue to live like that. Also, I had to have a goatee and I really prefer a beard. So, you know, the goatee for the, anyways, but that's pretty funny. See, this is the crap. I'm telling you, go look at my comments. You guys are freaking hilarious. You guys are hilarious. Oh, awesome. Love from Poland. Hey, how's it going? I will do Play with Fire. I promise. I'm going to do that one. That one's happening. Love from Turkey. Love to you guys. I'm going to, oh yeah. Okay. So this next one I'm going to play is one that I just released a music video for called Brother. And, you know, I don't know if you guys have seen the music video, Golden Dragon, You're Getting It. This is happening for you. But I don't know if you've seen the music video, but basically I went to my buddy Sean who does videography, and I'm like, man, I just got done making a record full of 14 songs and getting all these pictures done. And honestly, I was just kind of creatively exhausted. And I kind of told him what the heart behind Brother was, which was basically just, a song about making a plea to a friend or a loved one, or, for me, it was, it could be about family. It could be about people who are close to me. And for me, it was kind of in that realm, and, seeing them making bad choices and wishing I could make better choices for them. But in the end, you can't make choices for other people. And so you have to kind of let them do their thing. And so I went to Sean and just said, man, this is kind of like a folky modern day prodigal son vibe. Like, what could we do? What could we do? I'm like, I'm not really much of an actor. I'm like, what do you think could be possible? And so he came up with this really cool concept of just, being out in the woods and kind of a dream state, and all these really cool, we kind of went through this list of abstract images. We were like, okay, a snake, because maybe a snake could, be a metaphor for the fall, and, bloody hands, and like, murder, and, just somebody who, some sort of like that woman in the black cloak. It's like, that could be who he killed for. That could be, somebody who pulled him into doing something he didn't want to do. And obviously the dog that hunts you down is pretty literal, but I think that there's also, there's metaphoric meaning in that, of like, the dog could be death, the dog could be his past, the dog could be all these things. So we honestly just went kind of like nuts with that, and just tried to make it as abstract as possible, but also if you watch it a few times, you'll get a few things out of it. And obviously in the end, he goes into that little chapel and gets on his knees and kind of finds redemption. And whether that's kind of, through confession or whatever, I think finding forgiveness is important, whether you're forgiving yourself or giving forgiveness to others. But anyways, so Brother is the next one I'm going to play. The dog is the main focus of the video. I do love the dog. The dog's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I'm getting my hands all dry. I feel like they're all like got stuff on them. Oh man, no worries if you don't understand. That's okay. No big deal. Language can be a barrier, but yeah, these are my warplanes on my arm. Actually, I know some of y'all are noticing that. These tattoos are the only tattoos I have. When I turned 33, it was the same age that my dad was when he passed away when I was little. And so I thought it was just kind of a good way to remember him. He was a navigator on a B-52 bomber. So these are 3 B-52 bombers that are actually taken from a pattern on one of his scarfs that he used to fly with. It's kind of where the whole idea of warplanes and white doves came from and all that. Okay, I'm gonna get to the music here. Brother, did your foot get caught in the quicksand? Brother, will the blood wash off of your hands? Brother, did you do it for yourself, for somebody else? Brother, did you get too deep in the forest? Brother, do you remember who you were before this? Brother, why do you feed the same dog sent to hunt you down? Whoa, whoa, how long will you run? Whoa, whoa, you're not what you become. Walking up there on a wire so high, you know there's only one way down. And I can't save you now, brother. Brother, does it hand, brother, does the dark feel warmer than the light now? Brother, Does your hand shake when you strike a man down? Brother, did you do it for yourself or somebody else? Whoa, whoa, how long will you run? Whoa, whoa, you're not what you become. Walking up there on a wire so high, you know there's only one way down. I can't save you now, brother. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, whoa, how long will you run? Whoa, whoa, you're not what you become. Walking up there on a wire so high, you know there's only one way down. I can't save you now, brother. Brother. Awesome, y'all. That was Brother. That one is actually on the White Doves EP that just released. So it's on all the places that you listen to music, on my YouTube channel, on Spotify. But yeah, so one thing I was going to do was I was going to let you guys know if you, no, I don't have a brother. That's what's kind of funny about that song. And I was just going to say, I want to let you guys ask any questions. Just, you know, if you have some questions, just kind of throw them out and I'll answer as I can. But no, I don't have a brother. I'm actually an only child, which is kind of hilarious. But luckily, I've had a lot of friends and bandmates over the years of being in bands that have kind of taken all my selfishness and my only childness, and my wife too, she helped me with that, to kind of get that crap out of me. But yeah, so I'm an only child, no brother. But I definitely have a lot of friends that are like brothers and family members that are like brothers. So thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you loved it. Okay, I'm going to see. Awesome. I love that y'all need Jesus. I agree with that. Y'all need Jesus. I need Jesus. Goodness gracious, especially now. So yeah, so I was thinking about letting you guys ask a couple questions. My hat is my brother. It is. And no, y'all, I told you it's my Superman cape. You know, no big deal. This is actually my favorite part about this is there. I think I've told you this a million times, but there's like a little plane on here, and it's actually called a Stratoliner. And back in the day when people used to fly, it was like a big deal because they're just, it was new and not as many people could really afford to fly. And so they would wear these special outfits, special hats with little airplanes and kind of stuff to say like, hey, I'm a baller. I'm about to go fly in a plane. So I just thought it was kind of fun. Anime protagonist, what's going on? You know, one thing I've seen you guys ask a bunch, and I just want to put this to bed. And what's funny is I could probably say this a million times and still get the question because it is a hard name to pronounce. But my name is Sam Tinnesz. So you say Tinnesz almost as if you ignore the S before the Z. So for what it's worth, Tinnesz. I kind of put like a T-I-N and then dash N-E-Z, Tinnesz. I don't know, boring, but there it is. Let's see. Okay, pretty in tune over here. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, I'm gonna do a song. What's my favorite song? I would say my favorite song right now is probably, I mean, honestly, it's either Dark Side or Play with Fire. Those are kind of my favorites to play. Those are kind of, y'all's favorites and in turn become my favorites. But I really, honestly, I love all my song babies equally. I have no bias. I mean, honestly, if I put them out, it means I really love them, because I write so many songs that you guys will never hear, because I am 100% not into them. And if I don't love them, then I'm not going to release it. So any songs you hear are songs that I love. Okay. Oh, playing Overcome. Dead, broken down, but it's our blood that feeds this ground. I know our innocence been stolen now. All our dreams are tangled in a rope. The scars we wear, them will. We've seen heaven, we've seen hell. We will overcome. We're getting stronger, getting stronger. We will overcome till the nightmare is over. Till it's over, we will overcome. Oh, 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 oh. Fire's burning through the night. There's no telling where it's gonna go. Gonna go. Running wild, running blind, but the embers never reach our soul. Reach our souls. The stars we wear, them well. We've seen heaven, we've seen hell. We will overcome. We're getting stronger, getting stronger. We will overcome till the nightmare is over. Till it's over, we will overcome. Oh, 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 oh. Plant the seed of freedom and watch it manifest. Prosperity in our vision, high up on the shelf, next to God's plan, so don't get caught up in the quicksand. Pay no mind to what's trending. Darkness cover us all, but beyond the flesh, there's a spiritual nest for us to lay in, play in, feel safe in, to unify the broken, walking on the pride pavement. So keep your hands on the rope, cause you know we will overcome. We're getting stronger, getting stronger. We will overcome till the nightmare is over. Till it's over, we will overcome. Oh, 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 we will overcome. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. I know, honestly, it's crazy. I wrote Overcome about 2 years ago. I'm saying I know because I've seen all you guys posting. This is a song for 2020, and I'm gotta be honest. I had no idea. I mean, none of us had any idea that this was going to be going on. So, I mean, I had this in the docket to release for right now, and it is crazy that that it kind of applies to so much of what we're facing, you know. And I mean, gosh. I'm sure for all of you guys, no matter where you live, it's been kind of a crazy time. But I hope that you are, finding peace in the fact that no matter what storm you're in, you're going to get to the other side of it. It will pass. It's not something that's going to be forever. I'm hoping in 2021 that we have a vaccine or we have control over the spread, whatever it is. that, kind of gives us some peace and take some of this fear away. That's what I'm hoping for. So anyways, y'all, but yeah, I hope that's your anthem for 2020, that we will overcome till the nightmare is over, and it's going to be over. So yeah, that one's on White Doves as well. And it's one of my favorites. Q Parks is actually the guy who raps on it. I just decided to to just do like a sing version of that, because I love what he wrote for that bridge. It's just so cool. I would hate to just leave it out of the song, so I decided to kind of throw it in there. I'm gonna look to see if there's some questions in here. Oh my gosh. One of you guys asked, were warplanes written on the black couch and the doves on the other one that you stole from the Big Lebowski? No, sadly. I don't even know if I wrote, this is kind of a newer place that I'm living in. We moved since I've been writing, so none of the songs so far are written in here, but that's pretty funny. Awesome. Here, I'm gonna look through this a little bit. Let me see if I can find some questions from y'all. For the ones I can read. I'm so sorry. I wish I knew other languages. No, I don't sing rancheras. I wish I did. Okay, so someone asked, can you leak a little bit of your upcoming plans? And I'm going to be honest, I am kind of like wrestling with two different directions. So I've got this one direction that I really love, and it's kind of like throwback 2000s, Weezer meets Nirvana meets Beck, but it's got this modern twist on it, kind of like an Oliver Tree type thing, if you guys have heard of him. And I really am loving it. It feels super cool. It feels fun and kind of fresh for me. And then I've got this other direction that's kind of a little bit more emotional and whatever. But honestly, knowing me, I'm probably going to release it all anyways. But but yeah, you guys are in for a doozy with some of this next bit. You might be a little confused, but hopefully it's still compelling. Hopefully you still love it. So someone said music advice. Please, I'm trying to write music, but I'm not that good. Well, I would say, honestly, first step in anything is just practice, and doing it often. And so the more you do it, the more likely you'll be better at it. So that's kind of just a small bit of advice. And also too, whatever your instrument is, whether it's your voice or your guitar or your piano or whatever it is, bass guitar, cello, whatever that is, I would just say get really, really good at it. Just practice and try to get as good as possible with it. And then, once you're good at it and it becomes kind of like a muscle memory type thing to play it, then it's a little bit easier to make music. So that's my little bit of advice. It's hard to like try to write music while you're also trying to figure out how to use your voice or how to play the guitar or how to play piano. It doesn't really work that well. I would love to come to Mexico City. That'd be awesome. Gosh, this year I had plans on doing so much touring, but here we are with COVID, so it's not happening this year. But hopefully next year I'll come out and do some shows, do some touring and stuff, and see you guys, because that would be pretty awesome. You guys are asking, what inspires you on your song Dark Side? Honestly, I was just kind of going through a rough patch of life. I was like hitting just lots of anxiety and panic, and also just seeing parts of myself that I didn't love. But at the same time, I was also, I'm married. And so I was in a relationship with my wife and just, going through stuff and just honestly looking at her, looking at my family, looking at my friends, and just going like, I hope that you guys can still love me through all this craziness. Like even in this dark time, like even in my dark side when I'm doing dumb stuff and I'm like acting like a fool, like, will you still love me? So it's kind of honestly a song about that. I would say that it's partially personal, and then the other side is just, playing up the drama, but that's one of my favorites. Mr. Tinnesz, did you have to learn music theory to understand how to write music? So I've always heard, I don't know if it's Ray Charles, I think it's Ray Charles, but somebody said, Ray Charles said, I don't know no chords. And I feel the same way. Like I'm the worst when it comes to music theory. I kind of have to have a band leader to kind of translate what I'm trying to say. I can sing it to you. I can play it to you. I'm kind of like, I heard Michael Jackson would always sing the parts, or like, rather than play them, because he wasn't, wasn't proficient on a ton of instruments. So he would just sing it. And it's like, so that a lot of times I'm honestly like singing notes or going like, oh, could you make the chord go to, or to, and it drives people crazy. So I try to, I've been trying to get better about it, but honestly, I don't know a ton of music theory. I just kind of go with what I love, and go with chord changes that I love. And yeah. Alpha Luna. Awesome. Oh, thank you so much. Someone's asking if I play piano. I don't play piano. No, I mean, I tinker around. I think somebody to like, I don't really, I feel like the only thing I can say I actually play is guitar. So I would say I play guitar and I sing, and that's pretty much it. The rest of it is just me pretending like I can do those things, which when you have an ear that can hear music pretty well, I could play bass, or I could play, piano, or I could play on drums and fake like I know how to do it, but I'm not very great at it. Okay, so some of you guys are asking for the next one, Far From Home. So I'm going to go ahead and get that going. Okay, I'm gonna have a drink of water. You guys are making fun of me, but I need it. I need it, y'all. So, yeah, I mean, this next song, Far From Home, it's a song that I just kind of wrote with my buddy, Kevin, who goes by KS Rhodes, which he just released some new music that is incredible. Like, what an amazing artist, writer. So he's somebody to check out, KS Rhodes. I wrote this with him. Drink the water. Somebody just posted that. I can't help it. This is so bad for my ADD. I'm like over here reading your comments while I'm trying to talk, but I love it at the same time. So I'm trying to ignore that for a second. But I wrote it with my buddy Kevin, and honestly, I was telling him, like, I want to write like an Edgar Allan Poe inspired, like, The Raven kind of thing. And he was like, hold on one second. And he ran to the room next door, and he pulls out this like parchment paper, and I'm like, what the heck? And he starts rolling it out, and it's the Edgar Allan Poe poem, or short story, whatever it is. And he was like, look, I have it on parchment paper. And I'm like, that's crazy, that's wild, that's a sign. So we just kind of like, brother, we just started kind of riffing. We just started riffing, and we just started riffing on like, I'm sending a raven, and then kind of filling in the spaces. I'm sending a raven, and filling in kind of spaces with the coolest, kind of wildest lyrics that we could. And honestly, as we started to write it, it started to, kind of take shape to being about feeling far from who you are. I think that's a theme that happens for me a lot, because I deal with that. I'm like, I know who I am. I know who I want to be. Whether it's a good father, or a good son, or a good husband, or a good friend, or just a good person in general. I want to be those things. I think all of us have that desire to be good. But we all fall short. And so, for me in that situation, it was just like, gosh, I was just feeling not myself. And so it was just kind of like, almost like wow, this is starting to feel like this is my like SOS cry to my friends, to my family, just saying like, I'm not doing okay. That I'm not okay. And that chorus of just being like, I'm so far from home, and home for me is just who I really am, who I know I am. And so, yeah, so Far From Home, it doesn't surprise me that it kind of resonated with you guys. I feel like I always try to like hide meaning inside a song, so that way I don't have to, get all vulnerable or whatever. But you guys always find me out, and you always kind of connect with the ones that have a lot of meaning. So this next song, Far From Home. Oh, also too, one of the coolest things happened with this song that kind of helped you guys find it was on this show called Riverdale. And I mean, of course, I don't know. I don't watch a ton of TV, but it was a song called Riverdale, and you guys were just freaking out because it was on that show. It was one of your favorite shows. And so it's really cool for me whenever I get to to be a part of a fandom like that, like where it's like, you know, one of my songs finds its way inside of a world that is super cool. And, you know, honestly, I started watching a bit of it and I was like, oh, this makes sense. This fits perfectly. So yeah, I'm going to play this song for you. I'm sending a raven, blackbird in the sky, sending a signal that I'm here, some sign of life. I'm sending a message of feathers and bone. Just let me know I'm not forgotten out here alone. The air is cold, the night is long. I feel like I might fade into the dawn, fade until I'm gone. Oh, I'm so far from home, so far from home. Oh, not where I belong, not where I belong. Oh, I'm so far from home, so far from home. From home, I'm sending a raven with blood on its wings, hoping it reaches you in time, and you know what it means. 'Cause out here in the darkness and out of the light, if you get to me too late, just know that I tried. Oh, I'm so far from home, so far from home. Oh, not where I belong, not where I belong. Oh, I'm so far from home, so far from home. Ooh, 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 ooh. The air is cold, the night is long. I feel like I might fade into the dawn, fade until I'm gone. Oh, I'm so far from home, so far from home. Oh, not where I belong, not where I belong. Oh, I'm so far from home, so far from home. From home. Awesome. So glad you guys love it. Well, I'm just pressing play on a track, you know. Awesome, y'all. I wish I could do Wolves. Wolves is kind of funky on guitar. Honestly, I'll try and come up with with an acoustic version of Wolves, because I feel like I still have yet to truly do that, to find a cool version of Wolves on acoustic. But I will do it. Next time I come back, I will find an acoustic version, because I'm going to do these more often. I'm going to do these lives a lot more often, because I really, honestly, this is my first YouTube live. So yeah. So I see you guys. I see you with your Wolves love. That's amazing. Yes, I do have kids. I have a 7-year-old daughter is my oldest. I have a 3-year-old daughter. That's my middle child. And I have a 6-month-old little dude. So, yep, I have kids. And honestly, I was going to say something. I was going to tell you guys, Far From Home for me is just like a good talking piece to kind of give you guys the opportunity to know that, like, this is kind of a crazy time. This is kind of a really hard moment for all of us of what we're going through. And, you know, if you need help, talk to your friends, talk to your family, let them know how you're feeling. You know, I know some of you guys have talked about you saying that, you know, that you guys, you know, have dealt with depression or anxiety. And, you know, this time is a time that might kind of bring some of those feelings back up for you. So, you know, just want to throw that out there, that there are places and phone numbers you can call where you can talk to people, even if it's not your family, to let them know how you're feeling. But don't ignore it. Ignore it. It's definitely something real, and it's not all in your head. And yeah, it's just best to kind of get it out and not keep it secret, so that way people can love you and pull you out of it. So yeah. You guys are awesome. Yeah, you know what's funny is, so you guys are talking about Ruel. Ruel is a good friend of mine. We actually wrote a ton of songs together back in the day when she was just kind of getting started. We wrote her song Monsters together. We wrote her song Up in Flames together. We wrote Take It All together. We wrote Where Do We Go From Here? We wrote Live Like Legends. We wrote all sorts of songs together. We wrote a bunch on her new record. We wrote Exodus and Skin and Bones. And so we honestly, Ruel's been a long time collaborator. And that's why, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but on Babel, there is Babel the Ruins. There is a version with Ruel where we kind of have a new version of Play with Fire. That's just kind of a real orchestral kind of thing. But it's fun. It's kind of a beautiful thing. But we're talking about oh my gosh, you guys are funny. We're talking about, you know, me and Ruel doing another song soon. So I'll let you guys know. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. You know what? Okay, this might be a good time actually to do the Pac-Man drawing. What do you think? I need to see that you guys want to do the Pac-Man drawing. I want to know if this is a good time to do it, because it might not be. I don't know. What do you think? Do you guys want to know if you won? Does anybody want to win the Pac-Man machine and the handwritten lyrics? We'll see. I don't know. Hey. Yes. Okay. We're going to go there. We're going to do this then. So here we go. So my manager has kind of helped me. My manager's kind of helped me with getting all you guys on this little app here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bunch of y'all on this little wheel. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the wheel, and whoever pops up on the screen is the winner. So yeah, I better get this right. Oh my gosh, this is nerve-wracking here. Is everybody ready? Yeah, there is something to win. Yeah, if you pre-save for the record, you automatically got well, no, I think you had to go to the link in my bio, but I posted it a bunch. So next time you got to keep watch. But yeah, let's see. Okay. Are you guys ready? I don't even know if I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Boom. Oh, it's spinning. It's spinning. Let's see who won. Who won? Oh, Janine Messler. Congratulations, you won. Janine, you won it all. You won the handwritten lyrics. You won the Pac-Man machine. You won the whole kit and caboodle. Everything you wanted. All your dreams are coming true right now. Just kidding. But you did win. Woo! We have a winner. I'm going to screenshot this just so I don't forget. Not that I would forget, but I don't know. Maybe I would forget. But yeah, so that's that. Janine Messler, good work. You did it. Hallelujah. Congrats, Janine. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You guys are awesome. Yes, you won. Janine, you won. You won. I don't even know. This is wild. This is wild. I love this. So yeah, so Janine, be thinking about what lyric you want me to handwrite for you and sign. So yeah, they'll be reaching out soon about kind of the mailing info and what lyric you want me to do and all that. So yeah, but if you want to let me know, you can DM me too. So just let me know. I tried to do Bloodshot on acoustic. It was horrible. I'm just gonna throw that out there. It was so bad. Some of y'all probably saw me do that, and I feel bad for you because you got to experience something super crappy. I do. I totally want to make a song with Zayd Wolf again. Somebody just asked if I want to make a song with Zayd Wolf. We, you know, through all this COVID stuff, it's been a little bit harder to do, but I think that's on the docket. That's going to happen. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see if we can get our stuff together. Okay, so I'm going to play you guys Legends Are Made, and then I've got a couple more after that, so we should be hitting that hour mark here soon, but I'm so pumped that you guys could be on here to kind of celebrate the White Doves release, and congrats again to Janine. You won. How amazing. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I honestly, your love on YouTube is amazing, so yeah. Here we go. I've got that lightning inside me, son of a god. I'm like a titan that's rising on just to watch. I'm stepping into fate. There is no time to waste. I've got that lightning inside me. This is how legends are made. Oh, 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 oh. This is how legends are made. Oh, 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 oh. This is how legends are made. I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the battle, harder I fight. I've come too far to quit. Step back, I'm going in. I'm cranking up on the throttle. This is how legends are made. Oh, 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 oh. This is how legends are made. Oh, 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 oh. This is how legends are made. Like iron from the fire, getting stronger. This is how legends are made. Above it all, untouchable, a new animal. This is how legends are made. Oh, 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 oh. This is how legends are made. Oh, 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 oh. This is how legends. I've got that lightning inside me. Oh, just to watch. This is how legends. I'm like the titan that's rising. Oh, just to watch. This is how legends are made. There it is. You know what's funny is I'm in this little space above my garage. It's my studio space, and my neighbors. I can get super loud and they can't hear me. So they're not, unless they're tuning in like you guys. They really are not getting any kind of special concert or anything. I mean, you know. Aaron, that's probably how you say it. Aaron Solin, happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday. It's crazy that you're spending some birthday time with me. Thank you so much. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, one of you guys asked about Unsecret. I actually do have a new feature coming out with Unsecret called Game Face that we kind of wrote like a fun anthemic one, and he's putting it out this Friday. So make sure you kind of keep your eyeball on my Instagram, on my stories, yeah, I'll be posting that, or go follow Unsecret. Yeah, we are putting out a song this Friday together, so that will be really fun. But yeah, I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna play one more for you guys, maybe two more. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Lynn. I'm so glad that it inspires you. Hey, I was hoping that you guys were singing with me. It's kind of like lonely in this little room over here, but I was watching that little count up there and I'm like, man, I love that there's like over 100 of you guys here just kind of hanging out with me on the middle of the day. So that's pretty incredible. This is the part of the show where I'd make the tuning joke. This next song is called a tuning song. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do the dad joke. I won't do it. So, yeah, Play with Fire. It's coming. I wrote Play with Fire with my two buddies, Solomon and Lauren Olds. They go by Yacht Money. And that is Lauren Olds in the bridge. I know some of you guys think it's Selena Gomez, which I'm sure she takes as a high compliment, but it's not Selena. Though I, if Selena wants to, like, let me know, Selena, you can get in on Play with Fire, anytime you want. So Selena Gomez, it's an open invitation for you to come and sing on Play with Fire anytime you want. But yeah, get some water and then we'll play some for you. If you like this version, there's actually a full-on professionally recorded video of an acoustic version of Play with Fire on my YouTube channel. So go check it out. Go search in my videos for it. You guys are so funny. Okay. Insane inside, the danger gets me high. Can't help myself, got secrets I can't tell. I love the smell of gasoline. I like the match that tastes the heat. I've always liked to play with fire. Oh, 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 oh. I've always liked to play with fire. Oh, 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 oh. I've always liked to play with fire. I ride the edge, my speed goes in the red. Hot blood, these veins, my pleasure is their pain. I love to watch the castles burn. These golden ashes turn to dirt. I've always liked to play with fire. Oh, 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 oh. I've always liked to play with fire. Oh, 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 oh. I've always liked to play with fire. Oh, oh, oh. I've always liked to play with fire. Oh, 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 oh. I've always liked to play with. Oh, oh. Watching as the flames get higher. Oh, oh. I've always liked to play with. Rite of passage, classic havoc, matching the gas tank. That's ratchet, unstoppable, legendary animal. Digital justice, now you're gonna know us. Hail to the king and queen of the ruckus, Yacht Money Wyatt. No denying, always like to play with fire. Always like to play with. Oh, 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 oh. I've always liked to play with fire. Oh, 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 oh. I've always liked to play with fire. Oh, oh, oh. I've always liked to play with fire. Oh, 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 oh. I've always liked to play with fire. And that concludes the acoustic live madness. I hope you loved it. I love all the fire emojis up here. Amazing. Y'all, for real, thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for being here. Almost 140 of you right now. That's awesome. Y'all are killing it. Yeah, so you guys are always so funny. Listen, sometimes gasoline does smell good. Sometimes you don't want to smell it and it smells bad. But I mean, for the most part, gasoline smells pretty good. Just saying. Thank you guys for all the sweet love on here, and thanks for being here today. The White Doves EP and the Warplanes EPs are both out right now, so go check it out. I'm sure we'll put a link somewhere in here, or you can go to samtinnesz.com. And yes, Sam Tinnesz, that's how you say it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And if I didn't play your song this time, the one that you wanted, I'm sure I'm going to play it next time. But yeah, y'all, I hope you have a great day. I'm going to turn this sucker off so I can get back to hanging out. Yeah, y'all, have a good one. Love to you guys. And yeah, I'll see you soon, I'm sure.